Hello viewers, I am Dr. Kiran Peddi, consultant gastroenterologist from Hyderabad. Nowadays, whenever somebody goes to get an ultrasound abdomen done, most of the reports say you got fatty liver. Well, the fatty liver grading may be different, like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, but most often the ultrasound reports are saying grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 fatty liver. So let's see what exactly this fatty liver, and the moment we see fatty liver on the ultrasound report, we get a lot worried. Is there a need to get worried in all the conditions, or is there any specific situation where we need to get this investigated? Now, what is fatty liver? Fatty liver is nothing but a fat accumulation within the liver tissue. And what is the reason for that? Common reason for fatty liver is alcohol intake, excess alcohol intake. Somebody drinking on a daily basis or a weekly basis are bound to get some fatty change in the liver. So this is called alcoholic fatty liver. Some people may come back to me and say, well, I don't drink any alcohol, but still I'm getting fatty liver. Well, this is called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So what is the cause of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? Conditions such as overweight like obesity, hypertension, diabetes, excess cholesterol can also cause fatty liver. You may not be taking any alcohol, but all these conditions, by impairing the metabolism of the body, can cause change in the liver in the form of fatty accumulation and cause fatty liver. Now, some infection like hepatitis C can also cause fatty liver. What to do if you have fatty liver? First and foremost is you need to see any risk factors for fatty liver. For example, if you are taking excess alcohol, that's obviously a risk factor to develop fatty liver. You need to stop it completely. Or you may be having overweight, or you may be having uncontrolled sugar, uncontrolled diabetes, uncontrolled cholesterol. All these are risk factors to get a fatty liver. But good thing is all these factors can be corrected by you can stopping alcohol, you can correct the fatty change happening because of the alcohol. By cutting down the weight, you can reduce the fat accumulation. By cutting down cholesterol, you can reduce the fatty accumulation. So these are preventive strategies for fatty liver. But some people may have very lean body mass. For example, they are very thin, very fit, not overweight, but still you may have fatty liver. This is called what we call lean NASH or lean fatty liver. That's nothing but because of different metabolism within the body, the fat accumulation can happen in the liver and can cause fatty change. Now, well, you have fatty liver anyway, what to do about it? After the ultrasound done, then as I said, check for your risk factors and get some simple blood tests such as liver function test and fasting cholesterol, fasting lipid profile done. If these are elevated, then that comes to slightly higher stage, you can call it. Simple fatty liver is different. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is something which is having an abnormal liver function test. You may require further testing in the form of hepatitis B and hepatitis C, and you may also require another test called fibroscan. Fibroscan is nothing but a non-invasive scan. When I say non-invasive, there is no cutting, no endoscopy and all. Another simple ultrasound-like device which tells us what is the stiffness of the liver. This is called fibroscan. Somebody who's got fatty change in the liver, abnormal liver function test, and also high reading on the fibroscan, we are dealing with what you can call it as a high-risk fatty liver. Whereas somebody just have fatty change, liver function tests are normal, fibroscan is normal, then not to worry, you are dealing with a low-risk fatty liver. Now, somebody with low-risk fatty liver, by doing simple lifestyle modification, dietary modification, we can reduce the fatty liver and that's it. People can have a normal quality, a normal span of life. But if somebody is having fatty change in the liver, abnormal liver function test, high fibroscan reading, we need to take it seriously, because if we leave things as such, they can lead to stiffening of the liver like cirrhosis and can sometimes lead to liver cancer as well. So these patients have to be closely followed up by a gastroenterologist on a regular basis. They require lifestyle modification. They will also require treatment for that, and more often they also require monitoring. For example, every 3 to 6 months you may need to have a liver scan. Every once in 6 months you may have a fibroscan. So something of that sort, some kind of monitoring system should be in place. So as I said, not everyone with fatty liver need to be worried, but we need to see whether fatty liver is having abnormal liver test or the fatty liver is leading to stiffening of the liver, and the treatment for simple fatty liver to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is completely different. Lot of the times patients come with liver cirrhosis, and when we look for risk factors for liver cirrhosis like alcohol, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, nothing will be found. But they may be having diabetes for 20 years, 30 years. So what causes liver cirrhosis? It could be a NASH related. That means earlier in their life span, they might have had a fatty liver that might have progressed and causing liver damage on a regular basis and led to stiffening of the liver in the form of cirrhosis. So if you find fatty liver in your routine abdominal scan, do consult a specialist, do get a risk scoring done, and take preventive strategies so that we can avoid liver cirrhosis developing in the next decade or 2 decades in time. Thank you very much.